Hey, it's me, Mark, and I'm gonna give a little tour of the garage and what's been going on with zombie pirates. A lot's been happening actually, and we're making a lot of progress. Mike Weldon and Mike Strain have been working with me on it for every weekend, pretty much, when we have free time. You can see here we're working on some. Well, I guess Mike Weldon's working on these little handles, you can see, for some doors, and these are going to complete the railings on the ship. These little pieces of clay, it's like a Van Aken based polymer clay, and so we had to shape them and then bake them and then paint them, so that'll complete these rails, which you can see how that kind of works. It's really late, so hopefully I don't screw this up, but Mike Strain is like a mega super effects guy here in Springfield, Missouri, and you probably wouldn't suspect that, but he cast Rubel's body in foam latex, and you can see it's got like a line across the seam where he took a soldering iron and just burnt the flashing off. And we still have a repair to make because when we baked the armature in the mold, for some reason, it kind of, I don't know, the epoxy or something softened in there, so we need to cut this open from the side, probably here, and then patch this puppet, and then take some of this Prozaid and mix it 50-50 with some acrylic paints, and then we can paint this up to match the clay puppet. But now Rubel's going to have a clay head and clay hands, so hopefully you won't be able to tell the difference between the latex and the clay. So he's working on that. What else? We got lots and lots of ropes that we created out of aluminum wire. Then we spray painted it black so that any shiny parts are completely covered. And then we dry brushed them with well, let me see, actually first we painted it brown and then dry brushed it with yellow. So these will complete the ropes you can see here. You can see the final product of what they kind of look like. That's pretty good. The other thing we have to do is there's going to be some props. This is a barrel which I just repainted. It's hollow cast plastic out of a silicone mold, and it's going to crash through the ship in one of the scenes. So we have this rope that kind of hangs down and goes in through the side of the barrel, and I'm going to wrap some ropes around this and kind of cover it up and make it look nice. But so that's still a work in progress. Also, if I come around here, see if the camera can see this. I'll put it on night shot here. We have this rig that Mike Weldon is like he works in the machining industry and machines parts, and he made this aluminum part which connects to a tripod, and the tripod's going to move up and down, and we're going to animate it, and attached to this at the top is a puppet which I can't show you because it's part of the gag of the whole film and I don't want to give the plot away, but we have a brass tube that comes out of the back of the puppet and attaches to this rig, and from the front side, well, I can't really show it, but from the front you're not going to really see this aluminum bar because it's narrow, and we're going to use like a green screen process, but it's going to incorporate some orange paint as opposed to green because the character is green. It's one of the zombies. What else? We created these little splats, and I guess actually Mike Strain cut these out of basswood, which is just the same kind of wood that they make tongue depressors out of. And so once the props crash through the deck, these little things are going to fly up, and it's going to look like the deck is split. But you're going to see it at a low angle, so you won't be able to tell that it's actually a piece that we add on. And these are going to be all sticking up. We made these by taking some aluminum foil and gluing them to the basswood so that we could actually animate them and move them around for the scene when the barrel crashes through, and then this cannon here also is going to crash through on this side. So you're never going to see, hopefully, too much detail in the shot to give it away. It'll kind of be blended in with the ship. We'll probably have to darken this wood here to match the set floor a little bit better, but it should look pretty cool. We also, all the props here on the deck of the ship are completed, and here's the doors where we're making the handles for. We finished the stairs. I mean, things are looking pretty good, and we're guessing that in a few more weeks we'll be able to start animating, and it should be a heck of a lot of fun.